Yo, I ain't even trying to be here for a long time or none of that. But I'm back again. Respect the fighters. You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about it. The fight. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Lamont Roach. Well, I actually thought Gervonta Davis was going to win by a late round stoppage, probably from ninth round on. It didn't go as I planned, which is crazy, right? I don't think a lot of people saw Lamont Roach winning outside of Lamont Roach's team. Let's be honest. The odds even showed it. But kudos to Lamont Roach for putting up a great fight. That dude for the great fight yesterday. His stock is going to increase dramatically. You know what I'm saying? Amazing performance. Um, Everything he did was great to keep Tank humbled. Now, was it a robbery, right? Let's talk about the scorecards, right? One scorecard had Tank winning, the other two were draws. If you count the knockdown that they didn't give him, the ref actually started counting and did his job, right? But the judges didn't make it a 10-8 round, right? So they kind of robbed him of that. And if they would have gave that to him, we would have heard in the new. And then also, when Gervonta Davis turned his back to the fighter and the ref, a lot of times the fighter would have been disqualified for that. So I don't understand how he wasn't disqualified for that. But I'm happy the ref let it go on because outside of that, it was an amazing fight. It was a dope, entertaining fight, back and forth fight, right? Um, was it a robbery though, right? I honestly felt like Tink was winning the fight, right? As I was watching it, I'm like, for the first couple of rounds, nobody was doing pretty much of anything. And those beginning rounds, I actually gave to Tink. I'm like, nobody's really doing nothing. They both hesitant to punch or just, as they say, collecting data. And yeah, it wasn't that much real punching going on and not too much engaging. So those rounds where it wasn't too much engaging, I actually gave to Tank. But when this, but they still was close, right? You still could have gave anybody those rounds. I just favorite Tank those rounds. But Lamont Roach came on and did his thing. I don't think nobody separated themselves in the fight, but it was close. And Lamont Roach was definitely reactive, right? Every time Tank threw a punch, Lamont Roach was there to counter and throw to the body, throw to the head. When Tank was complaining to the ref, what did Lamont Roach do? Throw a punch. Like, we're not here to let you complain. You complaining, I'm throwing a punch, you know what I'm saying? At the end of the day is protect yourself at all times, and Lamont Roach wasn't going for it. I did like that. I didn't like that Tank kept complaining to the ref, and then when he did that, he put his hands down, he's talking to the ref, turning his head. That's not a veteran thing to do. You know once you're in that ring, protect yourself at all times. And it just seems like certain thing, you could tell the moment of, not even the moment, right, but the status of what Tank is or who he is, kind of is getting to him, right? Like, oh, if I feel like I'm fouled, I'm gonna complain. If I want to do this, I'm going to do it. So it seems like that was kind of getting to him, and I think Tank needs to just go back to the drawing board and do what he has to do, like have that aggression, right? Then we also know if you watch boxing, they say if a fighter talks about retirement, believe him. If he says his heart is not in it, believe him. And Tank was saying that his heart is not in it, right? He doesn't want to fight anymore. He has these couple of fights left, and that's it. He's going to retire. And it looked like that. It looked like something was missing yesterday from Tank that we all are used to seeing or all hopefully wanted to see, right? Or was it just that Lamont Roach was just that good and Tank couldn't capitalize? From what we do know, they fought twice, in the amateurs. Uh, Tank won both of them. But Lamont Roach has said hey, the first fight I won. Everybody know I won. I think he said he sent the tapes in to the organization. They said he won. So he feels like he is 1-1 with Tank already. And then they had sparring before. It looks like from if you watch the fights too, that Lamont Roach was getting off on Tank even in the amateurs. It looked like Lamont Roach just might be that one dude that has Tank number, Every fighter, I don't care how good you are, there's always that one person that has your number. And I think that might be Lamont Roach for Tank. Do I want to see an immediate rematch? Nah, I don't think it's worth it. I want to see Tank go fight Shakur Stevenson or other people. Maybe Lomachenko will come out of retirement now. If he is in retirement, they really didn't announce it, but maybe he'll come out the house to fight. Who knows, right? But I think those two should take separate fights. Hopefully, the next fight, both of them could get knockouts, and then they could come back to the rematch where we'll make that even bigger and better. But that fight was a dope, amazing fight. It reminded me of Roy Jones and Tarver. Like, if you know Roy Jones and Tarver always had Roy Jones' number, and that's how it just looked for those two. But it was a good back and forth fight. So, would I say robbery? According to how the judges scored it and them not taking that point, you could say yeah, right? Honestly. But to me, I thought Tank was winning. I thought Tank was doing what he had to do. But I don't think nobody was pulling it off. So I wouldn't have been mad if Tank won. I wouldn't have been mad if Lamont Roach won. I'm not mad at the draw. I don't think anybody separated themselves. But if somebody was supposed to win last night, it honestly was Lamont Roach with everything that went down. Right? I can say that. Whether you disqualify Tank for turning his back and walking to the ropes, or you give him the knockdown when he took that knee, and that's it. I see a lot of people too talking about Lamont Roach took a knee. He did not take a knee. If somebody's leaning on you and pushing you down and you go down, that's not you taking a knee. That's you being forced to the ground, or you actually don't want to push up and give that resistance and waste that energy, so you drop down so the ref could get him off of you. That is not a knockdown. A lot of y'all do not know what y'all talking about when it comes to this boxing stuff. Great fight from these two. It was definitely entertaining. The grease in the hair thing, I'm not sure, if I want to believe that or not. But he took that knee. Regardless of what it was, he took that knee. He said he took that knee, and that point should have been deducted. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see what happens in the future. What do you guys want to happen in the future? And what do you think about the fight, right? Let me know. Should he fight somebody else? Well, should they fight somebody else? Should they come back to it? Should there be an immediate rematch? What do you guys think? I say no to it. Maybe some people say yes. But I would love to see them in the future, just not right now. The fight can be bigger than what the fight just was if they go fight somebody else and come back to it. You already know. Respect the fighters. A Brody. Like, comment, subscribe, and let me know what you guys think. Let me know how this video came out too. This was a freestyle. I really didn't have nothing planned. I just set the camera up and decided to talk to you guys. Thank you.